Safari has been one of the best-selling 7-seater car for Tata Motors, and this particular Safari over here is the Pure X variant, which will be your value for money variant. Well, this Pure X comes with all the basic features that you need and also the top model features as well, like the 10-inch infotainment, 10-inch instrument cluster, 18-inch alloys for this particular dark edition, and also a panoramic sunroof. And if you look at the pricing as well, this particular Pure X dark edition will cost you 18 lakhs for the manual transmission and 19 lakhs 52,000 rupees for the automatic variant. So today what I'm going to do for you guys is walk you through its exteriors, interiors, engine specifications, features and its on-road price. And if you're new to this channel, I'm Rohit, I make automotive content, and if you like this video, do consider subscribing it and tap on the bell notification to get the latest updates. This Safari is offered in 4 different variants, starting from Smart, Pure X, Adventure X Plus, and there's Accomplished X Plus as well. Now let's see what you get in this Pure X variant. Starting with the exteriors, as you can see, you get projector LED headlamps over here. However, you miss on LED fog lamps, which will be offered from the next variant, and also you have 8 damps for better aerodynamics. And up here you've got LED daytime running lamps, and not to mention you don't get that connecting daytime running lamp, which will be offered in the higher trims. Then making your way to the grille, well, you have this glossy black grille along with this dark chrome finished Tata logo. You get a front parking camera. You've got a lot of functionality for the radiator in the lower grille as well. You got a glossy black finish front skid plate, and also this particular piece over here is for the ADAS ultrasonic sensor. Well, if you want the ADAS features, you have to opt the Adventure X Plus variants. Then moving on to the sides, you get 18-inch alloys for this dark edition Pure X variant. Then moving on to the sides, you get these 18-inch alloys for this dark edition. However, if you opt the basic Pure X variant, you will be offered with 17-inch alloys. And also if you look at the tire section, well, this is a 235 by 60 section R18 inch tire. You get disc brakes for all the 4 wheels. You have a ground clearance of 220 millimeters or 22 centimeters, which is more than enough. You get these nice circular sleek wheel arches. You have dark edition badge over here, Safari mascots on the doors, and you have a proper side step or the footboard. Now looking at these ORVMs, well, these are electrically adjustable, auto foldable, and also you have turn indicators in them. And not to mention you get side parking cameras. Then moving on to the top, well, this particular Pure X variant comes with panoramic sunroof, which is a good thing. Then moving up, you get this panoramic sunroof, which is offered from this particular Pure X variant. And also you get these matte black finish roof rails. You get a shark fin antenna at the back. Then making your way to the rear section, you get this integrated roof spoiler along with high mount stop lamp over here. You don't get any defogger as such in this particular Pure X variant. However, what you get though is a rear wiper. You get these LED tail lamps, Safari badging on the tailgate, a rear parking camera, and couple of rear parking sensors as well. And just like the front skid plate, the rear skid plate has also been finished in glossy black. And in the corners, you'll find the reflectors and also the rear parking lamps as well. And just like the front, you've got rear air curtains for better aerodynamics. Well, this being Safari, it's obvious that you get 7 seats. Well, if you're using all the 3 rows, you can fit in a couple of soft bags. And in case if you're a 5-member family, you can actually fold down these seats, which have a 50-50 split. So that's how you can actually adjust the boot space. And right here you have the tool kit and also the jack as well. That's all about the boot space. Now time to check out the interiors. You don't get any keyless entry and go function as such. And opening the doors, as you can see here, well, you get black fabric padding on the side armrest area. You get power window switches, child lock, chrome door openers, glossy black finish for the door handles, and also you have this leather treatment for the handle. And then moving down, you get decently sized door bins along with some storage space over here and an additional storage for your umbrella. You get speakers next to it. Then moving on to the top, you have ORVM controls. Now looking at the driver seat adjustment, well, this being the Pure X variant, you get manual adjustment for both the recline and also the height adjustment. However, if you opt the next variant, Adventure X Plus, you get power driver seat. And looking at the upholstery used here, you get black fabric seats, and also you get height adjustable headrests for both the passengers. And down here you don't get any dead pedal as such. Now getting inside the cabin, let's talk about the materials used here. Well, this being the dark edition, you get different tones of black color elements. Well, you have hard plastics on the top, then followed by this matte black color finish, and you get this glossy black finish, and at last you have this black leathery treatment as well. Now looking at the steering wheel, you get this leather wrapped steering wheel with a flat bottom, and also you have glossy black finish to it. And also if you look at the adjustment, it is tilt and telescopic adjustable, so you can set it to your preferred driving position. You get the signature illuminated logo. On the left side you have the infotainment buttons, and on the right you have the buttons to toggle your instrumentation, and also you have the cruise control switches as well. Then this being the automatic variant, you get paddle shifters. Then on the right side you have the light stalk, and on the left side you have the wiper stalk. Now the good thing about this Pure X, the second base model, is that you get this 10-inch digital instrument cluster, which looks really nice, and the animations and the graphics are very crisp and clear. You can access different information. You've got settings, you have radio, you get media controls, you have settings, trip A, trip meter, You've got media controls, navigation, and you have all the other warnings and indicators. So this particular instrument console is very expansive. You've got a lot of information. Then making your way to the center, you've got this 10-inch floating type infotainment touchscreen system. However, if you opt the higher trims, you'll be offered with 12-inch infotainment touchscreen system. Now this screen is very easy to use. It's also responsive. You've got climate controls, and also if you look at the connectivity, it supports USB connectivity, Bluetooth connectivity, and also it supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as well. And let me just show you the 360 parking camera. So this is how the parking camera works. You have different views to select. You can have it in 2D or 3D, and also you've got different views to select. So this particular feature comes very handy in tight parking situations. Following that, you've got central AC vents. You have automatic climate control system over here, single zone. Then you have hazard lamp switch, a button to open the tailgate, lock and unlock switch, 360 parking camera function as well. Then moving down, you get power ports. You get a USB A type and a C type charging port, some space to put your phone, and again some open storage as well here. Well, if you opt the next variants, you'll be offered with terrain mode selector, and this being the automatic variant, you get this automatic shifter. And if you opt the manual variants, you'll be offered with a 6-speed manual transmission. And also this being the second base model, you get this aircraft inspired handbrake, manual handbrake. And from the next variants, you'll be offered with EPB or electronic parking brake. 3 different size cup holders. You get the central armrest with some storage inside, and also you have 12 volts power socket, USB A type and a C type charging port as well. You get a decently sized glow box. Then moving on to the top, you get this manual dimming IRVM, LED reading lamp over here. And what you don't get though are mirrors and sun visors. And what you get though in the SmartX variant is this panoramic sunroof. And when you open the sun blind, the entire cabin looks very roomy and airy. Well, that's all about the front cabin. Now time to check out the rear cabin as well. You get black door handles, and opening the doors, as you can see here, just like the front doors, you get fabric padding on the side armrest area. You get chrome door openers, power window switches over here, glossy black finish for the door handles, and you get 2 storage spaces over here, one for the bottles and the other for your phones or your belongings. You have a speaker over here. All the 4 doors get warning lamps, which is your safety feature. And like I've already told you, you get fabric seats for this PureX variant. And also you get height adjustable headrests for only 2 seats. For beginners, I've set the front driver's seat to my adjustment. I'm a 5 feet 10 inch person and I drive in a very relaxed manner. And after adjusting to such position, I'm left with this amount of knee room and leg room. So as you can see, it's very comfortable and very spacious. And also I've got decent amount of under thigh support as well. And also you can slide in your feet. So you've got a lot of footwell area as well. And also if you look at the headroom, well, I have this amount of headroom left. So a person who is taller than me, let's say a 6 foot person, can easily be accommodated here. Other than that, if you look at the convenience features, you get LED reading lamps over here, grab handles, a storage space for your phone along with USB A type and a C type charging ports. You get pillar mounted AC vents, which is a good thing. And this is how the front dashboard layout looks like. And this is how the front dashboard layout looks like from the rear cabin. And the entire cabin experience has been made better with this panoramic sunroof. Well, that's all about the rear cabin. Now time to check out the third row cabin as well. Alright, as you can see, I'm in the third row. Well, how's the space? So for beginners, I've set the second row seat to the optimal position. So after adjusting to such position, as you can see, I'm left with this amount of knee room and leg room. So it's actually comfortable for a 7-seater car, and I'm quite surprised. And also if you look at the leg room, it's decent, not so bad as such. However, the third row will be most enjoyable for the kids, so they're gonna love it. And looking at the features on offer, you have cup holders over here, you get netted pockets, then you have decently sized quarter glass area, which doesn't make you claustrophobic as such. You've got decent view of what's going outside, and the only feature missing is AC vents in the third row. So apart from that, the third row is a decent cabin. So that's all about the interiors. Now time to check out the engine specifications, safety features and the on-road price. Looking at the engine specifications, well, this Safari comes with a 2-liter Cryotech diesel engine which puts out 170 PS of power and 350 Nm of torque and is mated to a 6-speed manual and an automatic transmission as well. And the claimed mileage is around 16 km per litre. And similarly, if you look at the safety features, as standard you get 6 airbags, ABS with EBD, electronic stability program, disc brakes for all the 4 wheels, and for this particular variant you get 360 parking camera, and if you opt the higher trims you get level 2 ADAS functions as well. And this being a Tata car, obviously it is 5-star safety rated car. And finally, coming to the on-road price, like I've already told you, this particular PureX automatic will cost you 19,52,000 rupees ex-showroom, and the on-road is around 23,82,000 rupees Visakhapatnam. Well, that's all for this review guys, hope you liked it. If so, consider giving it a like and share it with your friends and family. Thank you so much, drive safe and have a nice day.